Alright, so what's going on, guys? My name's Chopper, and in today's video, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to be talking about Call of Duty World War II Zombies, and I have some absolutely insane information regarding the Easter eggs that are going to be included within this game mode. Sledgehammer Studios is doing a lot of new innovative things with this game mode to make sure that Easter eggs still feel fresh to us while retaining that core functionality that we've come to know from Treyarch Easter eggs and even Infinity Ward Easter eggs as well. So we have some insane stuff to talk about. If you guys do end up enjoying this video, I'd really appreciate if you guys could drop a like right now. We'll go for 350 likes. I know you could crush it, and if you do happen to be brand new to the channel, be sure to subscribe so you never miss any sort of live stream or video that I post here on the channel. Gonna keep you guys updated about Cod Ww2 Zombies as soon as any sort of, juicy information does come out. So with all that stuff said and out of the way, let's go and jump into the information of this video. Now, basically, I want to start this off by just discussing really quickly and rehashing what Easter eggs in its current definition is and what that means for Call of Duty Zombies. Back in the days of World at War, an Easter egg was just like a little thing that the developers put into the game as like a little nod to the curious players who would, kind of scour the map, finding anything they possibly could. And it was just a little hidden, bonus there for us to enjoy ourselves. And they've eventually progressed to a point where now you guys know in Black Ops 3 Zombies, even Black Ops 2, and just pretty much any other single Zombies game that's modern has some sort of main objective, main quest line that you can do, and then, eventually end up getting to a boss fight. But it's just like a sequence of complicated steps that you got to do that are, kind of arbitrary, and the game doesn't, necessarily straight up tell you that this is what you need to do to accomplish it. But no matter which way you want to look at it and whatever style the developers decide to put an Easter egg in, essentially at the end of the day, it's a player doing a set of complicated steps that inevitably ends up leading to a reward. Whether that be after the boss fight or before, maybe there's no boss fight at all. Either way, you do a set of steps to get some type of reward, and that's pretty much the definition that we know of Easter eggs in our current modern day zombies. And Sledgehammer Games is going to be no different with World War II. As expected, they are going to have an Easter egg. There's probably going to be a boss fight. I would 99% guarantee you that. However, they're also doing something a little bit different with another Easter egg. The developers at Sledgehammer were discussing how Easter eggs are going to play out in, our day-to-day gameplay, and they said, obviously, we can really expect the core functionality of Easter eggs that we've come to know and love. However, there's going to be another Easter egg that it's pretty much the hardest hunt we have ever been on, and I kind of like this because it's a challenge for the community for sure, but they even said that it's not what you might expect. It's not going to be a traditional Easter egg hunt, and they said, we honestly think players won't like it, or, the vast majority aren't going to enjoy it, and this gets me really, really concerned and curious all at the same time. Because what this sounds like to me is that there's going to be two sides of Easter eggs. There's going to be one that's very gameplay oriented that all the streamers are going to play. It's going to be fun to watch. It's going to be just like, very fast-paced action, high octane stuff. Kind of what we've come to expect from any sort of other zombies game. But there's going to be like another Easter egg that is not even really gameplay oriented almost at all. Maybe it's like, what this kind of reminds me of, and honestly I have no clue, this is not confirmation at all. This is just entirely my speculation, but it almost sounds like kind of what Infinity Ward's starting to do with their games. You know what I mean? Because with Shall and Shuffle, we had that one step where you have to kind of solve basic ciphers using different symbols. So that was like kind of, and then also Morse code in that Easter egg as well. So they got into like a little bit of complicated stuff there. And then in Attack of the Radioactive Thing, you literally got into actual chemistry. And maybe they're going to do the same thing, but just, in different styles. And perhaps this will like, I guess, give you further information on the storyline or the lore of World War II Zombies. Who really knows? But this is probably going to be the Easter egg that the streamers aren't going to play, like, actually do it, because I'd imagine, if they're going to go the way I think they will, maybe it requires a lot of research to do. You have to look into history and look stuff up. Like, it's going to be actually complicated, and you need to use real-life tools to solve this, and that's kind of what I'm thinking it is. I could be entirely wrong, or it could just be, like, a super hard version of the gameplay-oriented Easter egg, but that's all they said. There's going to be, like, kind of two different versions, and then one is going to be extremely difficult, and they don't even think players will like it, and that's kind of why I was compared it to the Shaolin and Attack of the Radioactive Thing Easter egg steps, because not a lot of people are fans that, you know what I'm saying? They don't really want to do ciphers. They don't want to solve chemistry while they're, just trying to play a zombies game. That's not really what a whole lot of people are into, but I kind of appreciate Sledgehammer going out on a limb and maybe trying to appeal to both kinds of players, because I know there's some people that do enjoy it. I mean, I like to challenge every now and then, and kind of like an intellectual Easter egg step, but just, like, not all the time, and just there needs to be a very good balance between the two. But overall, from what it sounds like, I think Sledgehammer is going a step further with any sort of type of Easter egg they're doing, whether it be the hard one that they're talking about or just the regular gameplay one that they're going to put into the map. Whatever it is, I think they're going to go all out with it, and I'm very excited for this year's, iteration of Zombies. You guys can let me know your opinions on that in the comment section down below. Do you like the idea of having like a super intellectually oriented and maybe like even a research-based Easter egg within the Zombies map, and just maybe it doesn't reward you with like a, I don't know, like a free perkaholic or a wonder weapon or whatever, but like maybe you just get more information and lore into this into the history of World War II zombies, I think that'd be kind of cool in its own right. And obviously, it wouldn't really be cool to stream or anything if you're just like constantly Googling stuff or whatever, you know what I mean? So I don't know how that's all going to play out, and like I said, nothing's confirmed yet, but however, they just been, you know, kind of talking about this separate Easter egg that's going to be in all the maps that is going to be way more difficult than the one that we imagine. Either way, whatever happens, World War II Zombies is looking absolutely amazing, and I cannot wait to see what Sledgehammer is going to bring to the table. I really don't think they're going to disappoint, because honestly, in its own right, Exo Zombies was good and I enjoyed it, and they already know kind of what the fans want, and Zombies has progressed since then, and I have full faith in Sledgehammer to do an amazing job with this game mode. So if you guys can let me know what your opinions in the comment section right now. If you guys enjoyed the video, like I said, drop the like on it for me if you haven't done so as well, and subscribe if you are brand new to the channel. Other than that, hope you guys have a fantastic rest of your day, and I will see you all on the next video. Peace out.